To the respectful people of Iran, hello. My name is Matan Hasidim, and I'm speaking to you today from Jerusalem, not only as a Jew, not only as an Israeli journalist, but also as someone whose family came to Israel from Iran. This message is for every Iranian who's tired of the destruction, failure, and oppression of the Ayatollah regime, and who dreams of something better. I'm not naive. I know not all Iranians feel this way, but I know that many actually do. And we've seen it time and again. When you handed out sweets in the streets of Tehran when President Rouhani's helicopter crashed. And just 2 days ago when you danced in nightclubs celebrating the Israeli airstrikes. When you praised Netanyahu and the Mossad on TikTok for taking down those who oppressed you. And let's face it, your regime knows how weak it truly is. Its greatest fear isn't Israel or United States, it's actually you guys, the people of Iran. In Israel, we know the difference between the Iranian people, the true Iranian people, and the evil regime that rules over you. We don't confuse the revolutionary guards with the young students who simply want to live a decent life, or the young women who want to be free of the repressive laws and the hijab. As we know, history is full of moments when nations stood up and said, enough is enough. And no doubt, these are historic days. Iran's future is actually in your hands. It's probably fair to say that from the days of 1979 revolution till this day, this time of war with Israel is also a time of precious opportunity for Iran. It can be a moment of a new revolution, a revolution of freedom. The Ayatollah regime has threatened Israel with annihilation and has fueled terror across the globe. But above all, we here in Israel know it has crushed you too. It strangled your hope, stole your future, and robbed you of the chance to live a normal life. Many of you never wanted what Iran's name has come to represent in so much part of the world. A culture of poetry and science reduced to a symbol of terror, of chaos, and cruelty. This regime didn't just isolate you from the West, it dragged you into conflict with Sunni Arab nations who seek peace and prosperity. Iran, one of the world's most respected civilizations, became a hub for exporting Hamas to Gaza, Hezbollah to Lebanon, militias to Syria, and ruin across all the region. Let us not forget, this regime actually built on blood from the start. In 1979, when socialists, liberals, intellectuals joined the call to bring down the Shah, they dreamed of justice for Iran. But once the Ayatollahs took power, those very allies were silenced, shot, and hanged. The dreamers of new future quickly became the first victims of a new Islamic tyranny. And we must also not forget that before 1979, relations between Iran and Israel were actually pretty strong. Those years weren't perfect for either country, but they weren't days of public executions or religious dictatorship or attempts to export the Shiite revolution across the world through terror. This connection actually is a new one. From King Cyrus of Persia, who allowed Jews to return to Jerusalem and rebuild the Second Temple, to the respectful conversations between Jewish sages and Zoroastrian priests in the Talmud, there has been long a mutual respect between our people. We must say it clearly. Wherever radical Islam takes roots, it brings destruction, not only to others, but to its own people. It shattered neighborhoods in Paris and Brussels, turned Yemen into hell, Gaza into a prison, Beirut, once the Paris of the Middle East, into a broken city, and Iran, a nation of ancient culture, into a terror state with a broken economy. But you, the Iranian people, didn't stay silent, and we have noticed that. Not in 2009, not in 2017, and not in 2019. From the hijab protests to the student protests, the Iranian people have risen again and again, demanding what is rightfully yours: freedom, dignity, and life. Normal life. People around the world and here in Israel are watching you. And we've saying this could be your time to break free from the Ayatollahs. Our two people stand at a crossroads. And you have shown us in the past that the Iranian people have not surrendered to the Ayatollahs. You have shown the world time and again that you still remember what freedom really means. One day, I really hope to visit again the land my family came from, not to see Iran under tyranny, but reborn in light of freedom. And I truly believe that's possible. Much depends on your choice, on this generation of Iranians. It depends on your will to resist evil and to cast it out from your country. So I'll finish with this note to the people of Iran, of Persia. Please kick out the Ayatollah butchers out of your land and come visit us in Tel Aviv next year as our honored guests. In this struggle, you have our prayers from Israel.